All right, all right. We are going live. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing today? 1UPdaddy here. Ooh, my collar's all kicked out. We are going to be going back to Hyrule. I'm not doing the final trials today. I'm doing some shrine exploration. I promised my wife that she's like, you can't do the final trials without me, and I'm like, all right, because she hasn't been a part of the final trials. She wasn't there the day that I tried it and then died and then rage quit for real. And so I promised her that I would do the final trials with her first. And then hopefully we will complete that sometime this weekend. Maybe it'll be like the Father's Day thing that I want to do, but we will definitely be moving forward soon. So today is just shrine exploration, um, to be sure. Bolts and Devin, good to see you today, guys. Good to see you, gentlemen. So yeah, we're going to be doing just some exploration. And Ducky, look at this already. You guys, thank you for coming in. For those of you who haven't, I know Devin and Ducky did. Please go ahead. Anyone who's coming in and watching this after the fact, check out the stream that I did earlier today. The Zepho finishing Zepho stream I did for Jedi Fallen Order. It was fantastic. We nearly 100% completed the game. We're just got one stream away, guys, and then we need you everyone to show up tomorrow so that we can all vote on what Star Wars game to play next. And then when we get closer, finishing the final trials on Breath of the Wild, doing some more of the side quests, completing all 120 shrines. We should probably talk about maybe Wind Waker, maybe Twilight Princess. So yeah, there's that. Anywho, definitely looking forward to doing this today. Bolts has a new stream out. That's really awesome. I'm really proud of you, Bolts. You're doing really well. Bolts is killing it, man. Bolts is doing a great job. So definitely check it out. The bite-sized pre-recorded thing, which is nice. Okay, well, there you go. Looks like we have somebody who's interested in Twin. Then that will be Twilight Princess on the Wii, folks. I do not have the Wii U version. I do have the Wii U version of Wind Waker, though. So that would be the one that I play. So yeah, let me see here if we can get this crack-a-lackin'.
Open your eyes. Wake up, Link. Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
All right. That is always fantastic. So yes, as I say, we're doing some shrine exploration today. But first, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to teleport back over to the Hylian Bridge, and I am going to pick up one piece of Farosh's horn before we get started, so that way when it is time to do the final trials, I will have the horn to give myself the super buff. And I can't decide if I want to do defense, if I want to do offense. Well, thank you, Bolts. I really appreciate the comment. That's very nice of you. That's very kind of you, sir. All right, so let's pull this down here. Let's pull that down there. Let's get the old Texaroo crack-a-lackin' up here. And we have The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. We have my stream. It will begin now. So how's everyone doing today? You guys doing okay? Everybody feeling good? I hope you guys are feeling good, Ducky Bolts and Devin Hernandez. I hope you are all doing well. So actually, I am going to start in this regular mode first, just because, like I said, I want to grab that one thing before we move on back to master mode. I have done all 120 shrines here, but And I think I was originally going to farm for dragon parts. Good to hear, Devin. Good to hear. I went a little crazy earlier. Devin was asking me about if I play mods, and I was like, "What mods? Oh, emulation!" And I freaked out. And I still am like, "Oh no!" But I own it, man. I own it when I get all weird. So that's how I do it. You know what I'm saying? Decent things. It's been okay. It's been okay. I've decided that, you know what, I want to try and get out there and you know, do something maybe even, you know, just for fun. Get out there and maybe interact with the gaming community in some other ways. Yes, I do have some amiibos. Of course, I have amiibo. I do not have all the amiibo. One of these days, I'm going to get some cards. I want to get the amiibo cards. Let me go full screen so I can get an output projector up here. Create output projector. I use Streamlabs OBS. I highly recommend that you do also, folks. It is significantly better than just standard OBS. It's looky there. Beautiful. Alright, so we're going to teleport on over. Get the cards, that's what you have? Nice. Yeah, I think it's like 26 bucks. I can get them through Amazon Prime. I should have asked for that for Father's Day, to be honest with you, but I didn't. I begged and begged and begged for something that would benefit the entire family. Even though it benefits me, it also benefits the entire family. All right, let's see. Where are we going now? 9:10 p.m. We're hovering on down. So all I'm looking for is just one piece of horn, and then I'm going to teleport back to the Korok Forest, and we're going to save right there. This, in my opinion, is the absolute best outfit you can possibly have in game. I will hear none of any other nonsense about any other outfit. This one makes me happy. This one gives me the old school, old feels vibe. Because I really love playing The Legend of Zelda on the NES. Yeah, and I have some of the toy ones already, so I kind of feel like I'm all set. You know what I mean? I'm getting like the regular, like, just having amiibo, you know? I feel like I got a couple of cool ones here in the house. I don't need to have all of them. Especially because some of them are just ridiculously overpriced. Why? Because of scalpers. Because people that buy up all the stock make them scarce. That's how the economy works, folks. Wind's picking up. Feels like a dragon is coming out of the water. Yeah. Wind's picking up. SLR, what's happening, what's happening, what's happening? It's good to see you. Is that SLR stand for single lens reflex? Are we, like, seriously going to be best friends now? Or does it mean something else? I almost hear your accent when you type out yo, Bolts. I almost hear you saying with an accent. It's kind of funny. I'm doing okay. I'm just here to get a piece of horn so that I have it ready for next week when I do the final trials. But we're not doing final trials today. I got to keep like throwing that out there really, really fast so that nobody gets confused. We're just going to have it like in the inventory so when the time comes, they don't have to go back here. I can just be right away jumping on it. I don't understand, man. Where's the dragon? Let's go, dragon. Let's go, dragon. Puff the magic dragon came out of Hylian Lake, killing my streams. Excitedness, making me act fake. What's going on? We'll see. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'm old school photographer, so I started in photography back in the mid 90s. Started doing like weddings and photo shoots for portraits and stuff because I was a theater actor, and so I was really good at dealing. What's up, Major Wanker? I was really good at dealing with people. I have people skills. I'm good at dealing with people. This is lame. What's up? Where's my dragon? Anyway, so I started shooting on like medium format, large format cameras, and not only that, SLRs, single lens reflex cameras. So like Nikon, like the F series, stuff like that. Those are SLRs, and then DSLRs are the digital versions of that. And I think the DSLR is dead for Canon now. They officially said no, because they're all going to mirrorless, which I think are terrible. Just FYI, terrible. I would probably love to have one, but I don't think they're as good as having an actual mirror. This is lame, guys. This is really lame. I don't understand where the dragon is. He should be here. He should be here now. All right, we're gonna do this one more time here. I have to stream Battlefront 2. You're putting in a vote for Battlefront 2? Okay, because the final one, he comes out by now. He's come out several times. Earlier than this, even. And I've been here since 9:10 p.m. Game time. Let's see. And it's like 1:56 a.m. It's 2 a.m. And the wind just picked up, which means he should have come out already. I think he's supposed to come out a while ago. So we're going to try this one more time. We're going to try to stay here till night. It's almost morning. So I don't understand why he's toying with my emotions. There he is. It's night again, and there he is. As I say, if you have it, you should definitely wear the thunder helm. Prevents you from getting electrocuted. Let's see here. So yes, tomorrow I will be finishing Jedi Fallen Order, and I will be looking for a new Star Wars game to play. I have several in my inventory, so I have The Force Unleashed, The Force Unleashed 2. Have to play them all without music on, guys. John Williams, he's a stinker. He gonna freaking copyright hit me. He always does. He loves copyright hitting me. Oh, I do have fire arrows? Well, that's no good. Thank you. You know how I like to save my good arrows. No. No, I did not. I did not. I honestly haven't even seen a preview for that game. But Battlefront 2 is a game I have not played. I have not played in a long time. I played when it first came out on Xbox One. There we go. Favorite Star Wars character? That is a great question. I guess I would have to qualify the question. From the movies? Or from Legends? Because I have over 200 Legends books on my shelf. I grew up, that was pretty much all I read. I don't think I read hardly any books that were not school assigned. That were, I mean, if it was not a school assigned book, okay, just the movies. Yeah. Yes. Lots. And lots and lots. I mean, we're talking the X-Wing series, Bounty Hunter series. Oh, I mean, lots. Most of them are physical books. Some of them are audio. Some of them are comic books. But yes, lots and lots and lots and lots. I love them. But I will say, up until how they did Luke Skywalker dirty, in Last Jedi, I would have said Luke Skywalker. Just because. I mean, I know it sounds a little cliche, but that's for real though. That's not like, well, I went to the store and like, I just decided to use server. That's like over years. Like this series, this is not Zelda related, so I apologize everybody. This series I recommended the other day on stream to those of you who are just getting in. If you are interested in Legends, okay, the Young Jedi Knight series, because there is a Young Jedi series that Disney has kind of teased out. I highly recommend you guys, if you want a really good, because I don't know what they're going to do with it, but I will say this. The Young Jedi Knight series leads into several other more adult teenage series and then adult series of books with Jason, Jaina, Solo, Anakin, Solo kids, them growing up. And it kind of piggybacks off of the Jedi Knight Academy, or the Academy trilogy or whatever, written by Kevin J. Anderson. Very, very well done. Very well done. There's a lot of stuff about Kashyyyk, the Night Sisters of Dathomir. They have tons and tons of story, and it goes on and on all the way until the big confrontation between the twins. I don't want to get too much into that. I don't want to spoil that for anybody, but it's nuts. So anyway, yes, I am. And I definitely don't want to spoil it for anybody else, but I actually am enjoying it. I am not really a hater, guys. There are a lot of OG fans like me, because I started back when Return of the Jedi was in theaters, okay? I was a kid, so I didn't really know what the hell was going on. But when Return of the Jedi came out, I was hooked. I watched him as a little boy, little baby. I could barely even talk. I was watching Star Wars and Empire and all that. We had like the OG VHS. And then my buddies and I, we would have parties like every Friday. We would go over to one of our houses and we had this like huge 5-page, we called it a drinking game. We did not drink alcohol as kids. We drank water, which apparently was also just as dangerous because you can like dump all of your electrolytes and salts out of your body and like kill yourself. But we were basically doing like water shots every time. Like we would be like one drink every time like a white bad guy shows up on screen. So then when like the stormtroopers show up on screen, you're like, oh my god. And then like Return of the Jedi, when they're all waiting for like the Emperor to come. So we were total nerds. We would build models and then like hang them from fishing line. And then like I would set them on fire. We would film them and stuff and make our own movies. And this was when I was a little kid. I wish I had some of those, because those were really funny. But that's how I grew up. I mean, they had those really terrible from Star Wars Insider magazine. They look like flashlights that just were painted to look like lightsabers. And then what I would do is I would take the light bulb, and we had this plastic saran wrap that we would wrap it. So it was like red, green, blue saran wrap. And we would wrap the light bulb inside the flashlight. It would change the color of the white lightsaber tube. And that's how we did that. It was terrible, but we had to have an imagination back then. We played like one of my favorite Game Boy games, which I still have, is Star Wars on the Game Boy. Loved Star Wars on the Game Boy. Never beat it. It was too hard. It's like one of the hardest Game Boy games you ever play. But yep, and really love that series. Exar Kun, my last name sounds very similar, and I always thought he was cool because he was like very much like a Grey Jedi. Now I will say this, Revan has kind of become one of my favorite Star Wars characters, because I'm a big Knights of the Old Republic guy. I really love Knights of the Old Republic, and so Revan, especially like as he called himself, Revan Reborn, was straight up gangster. He was like the ultimate Grey Jedi. And I thought, even as a kid, that the Jedi were flawed, and I thought the Sith were flawed. I thought that some kind of combination of the two would be awesome. And then somebody finally came up, oh, Grey Jedi. And I was like, that's perfect. That's exactly right. The Grey Jedi. That's exactly right. So my subscriber goal, well, I want to hit 1,000 by next year. Before the Breath of the Wild sequel comes out and before Jedi Survivor come out. And that way, because I'm going to be pre-ordering them as soon as they're available for pre-order, and I'm going to have them right away as soon as they come in, because I'm in Southern California, we get free. I'll get them right away and I'll start streaming them right away. That's my big goal. And so I want to have 1,000 subs by then. So then that way, and like actual watched hours. So you guys coming in, typing, interacting. 1UPdaddy, you're friggin' ridiculous. 1UPdaddy, you know, where'd you get that hat? Oh my God, you designed that? That's so genius. Just kidding. That was a shameless plug. I apologize. Anyway, let me get on to the stream, but definitely, I think Revan is probably one of the coolest characters. I'm hoping that he's not going to be Legends. I'm hoping that he actually becomes canonized soon. And then in that case, like, I don't know, maybe K Kill Droma or Exar Kun, probably. I liked K Kill Droma because K Kill Droma was a Jedi, and he lost his ability to use the Force. So he knew what it felt like to have ultimate power, and then he lost it. And I think that was really interesting. Okay, well, this is the sad thing. You guys are really gonna, this will break your heart. Yes, I do. I do have some action figures. Most of them have been completely destroyed. And that is because 3 sons. And I got to a point where, and I don't collect things. I mean, I have stuff on my shelf, and I always say, like, I don't want to show off my gamer shelf, my collection shelf, my books, and I don't like to show stuff off because I don't like to encourage people that it's all about buy. You got to have a big collection like me, otherwise you're not legit. Okay, I don't like that mentality at all. I think it's really toxic. But I will say this, at one point I was really into saving and preserving my Star Wars figures because I did recognize they had some value. But then I was like, you know what? We play with toys here. I play with toys. I play with, you know, my books, my games, all my stuff. We use them here. I don't like to put them on a shelf and not use stuff. And so when my son was born, I was like, you know what? You guys can play with all these. And I committed that I would let them play with them. I think I have like one of my favorites. Let me see. Like I had an OG Boba Fett. I have one here. It must be in a different drawer. I think I put them somewhere else. I had to hide some of these action figures from my kids because eventually I was like, stop destroying my. Like I got one of the. At one point, my favorite action figure was my Darth Maul. I had older ones, but I didn't like them as much as Darth Maul because Darth Maul, for those of you who don't know, was a huge collectible when he first came out. Like, I was excited. I have my ticket in my book over here to see Episode 1, and I know this because it's stamped on the back. I got the very first showing, May 19th, 1999, 11 p.m. It was the night before it was supposed to come out. I got to see Episode 1. Okay, so the very first showing here in San Diego, I got to go, and I have my ticket still. It's this beautiful ticket with like a picture on it of Star Wars. It was awesome. And then everybody was really excited when that movie came out because of Darth Maul. And the figures were like, within 24 hours, they were gone from all the shelves. And I was heartbroken because I didn't get one. But Disney had not purchased Star Wars yet, but they did have a partnership with Star Wars because they have Star Tours. It's like it was a ride that had been there before they bought Star Wars from Lucasfilm. And so if you literally within like a couple of weeks of the figures coming out, I went to grad night, May 19th, right? A couple of weeks later was the end of the school year. We all a bunch of us graduated. And so for grad night, we went to Disney. This is a crazy story. I'm sorry, guys. This is like so boring. But we went to grad night at Disneyland, which is basically where they shut down the entire theme park and just let high school seniors and juniors, if you're dating a senior, in that case, I was dating a senior. We all go to the park and you flood the park, and we all basically just kids, you know, teenagers, we just get to hang out, do whatever we want, go on all the rides, do all this stuff. And so I went on Star Tours with my girlfriend at the time, like must have been like 8 or 9 times. And well, thank you. I appreciate that. So when we get off the ride, it dumps out into, I hope you saw what Link did when he says, well, did he really yawn? That's funny. He does that sometimes. So when you get off Star Wars, you go down this ramp into a gift shop. And inside the gift shop, there's a bunch of like toys for Star Wars in there. And I walk through there and I look up at the shelf, and there's this huge wall all the way to the ceiling of Star Wars action figures. And I look up in the corner, and there's a Darth Maul. And I literally was like, I don't care how much it costs. I'm like, I want it, I have to have it. And after that run, that first run of Darth Maul action figures, they changed the face. So the face is different on all the Darth Mauls after that. It looks really terrible. But the first run really looks like Ray Park. And it came with like a hood, and the hood's somewhere in one of my kids' toy bins, and the lightsaber, I think I saved it. It's somewhere, like I put it in a drawer somewhere because my kids kept losing them in the couch. One of them I had found like in the cracks of the seat right before I sold the car. I found like an old, like, oh my god, it's like the OG Luke lightsaber. But I got it from grad night, and it was just happenstance. I just happened to look up because I mean I was a teenager. I mean, last thing on my mind really was buying toys that night. I just wanted to, you know, as a guy, you know, all you care about is making out with your girlfriend on like the Peter Pan ride or whatever, and going on Star Tours a bunch. So anyway, that's how I got that action figure. He's still around somewhere. I did save him from being destroyed by my kids, but there's like a couple others that are cool. Like I think Jango Fett that has the removable helmet. I tried to get first run of all those guys. They're pretty neat. And I loved them for a long time. I used to play in the bathtub when I was a little kid growing up. You know, you create like obviously the faucet is a waterfall, you know, and there would always be some water planet. And so like obviously if there's any screws or anything inside their body, I'm sure they got rust on them. I don't buy things with the intention of reselling them for a profit. I buy things because I want to play. I buy things because I want to have a good time with them. And that's why I encourage people not to show off your wall of games as like a thing, because you're not buying games, hopefully, to sell them. You know what I mean? You want to buy games to have fun. So anyway, there you go. Yeah, it's the original line of Ray Park lookalike Darth Mauls, and the other one's like the face looked all like weird or whatever. It didn't look right. You like that face? So it didn't look right. All right, what are we playing? We're not even playing Star Wars right now, and I'm talking total Star Wars. Let's see. But yes, so tomorrow, guys, I will be finishing Fallen Order. Come and vote on the next Star Wars game to play. If I play Force Unleashed 2, it will be on the Wii, because I like the whole like throwing the lightsaber around feel. It was one of the first times. Jedi Academy was awesome on the Xbox. I don't think I have that anymore. I think it's on Switch. Maybe that's something I will try and buy one of these days. I don't have the money right now, but I think it's on Switch. It's a good game. I don't know if it stands up to the test of time. At the time, it was cool. I don't know about now. But Force Unleashed 2, the graphics are not as good as it was on the Xbox or PlayStation, but the interaction, the feel, like you actually you do different things, and it feels like you're using the dual lightsabers. It really is kind of cool. It was very much pre-VR fun. And then I do have the PSP version that I will emulate through my phone, because obviously I don't have a PSP emulator. My favorite shrine. Oof. Right? Legend of Star Wars Link of the Force. You know what? I don't know. I try not to play off stream. So I saved it on Alum. I looked it up, and I was like, when I looked up where the Kyber Crystal, the terrain scan was, I was almost certain that BD1 got that scan. But we're going to go back. I know right where it's supposed to be. And when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I know that. I know where that was. And so that's why I'm a little confused. But we'll go back, and maybe he'll scan it. And if he doesn't scan it, then maybe it's just a glitch. And I don't really care. You know what I mean? I already got credit. See, that was the other thing. It said that BD1 scanned everything that was scannable already. Like I got an award, like it showed up on my screen, and it's like, oh yeah, congratulations. Da, da, da. It's like how it gives you those little awards or whatever. Like I saw it. And so it's like, oh, cool, we're done. We're done scanning everything. Good job, BD. And then that's why I'm like, I don't understand how we're missing one. So we'll find out tomorrow. I'll do that first, and then we will head to the Fortress Inquisitoris. So let's see. Let me pull up a map here. I have my map that I saved from my other playthrough, the one that we were just on, mostly because I'm not trying to beat my head against the wall here. I don't know what shrine is my favorite shrine. I like the major tests of strength when they have the good weapons. You know what I mean? Let's see. I know there's a couple of shrines. So, which one is that? That one I think is the Shadana. Shadana na 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 na. Where is this? It's like right below this peak over here. Is this the one? There's one, it says it's here. But I'm not convinced that that's not the one where you gotta like launch some jib into it. This one is the one that's in the side of the mountain, I think. Yeah, it's like right there. And then, so these ones are all kind of, this is Goma, right? Yeah, Goma. This is Shadana. Yes. That's a good one. That's a good one, Ducky. Seriously, that's a really good shrine. Getting the getting those orbs up there, I think it was like 5 or 6 Zelda streams ago. 5 or 6 Zelda streams ago. I think I did that one. And I think I called it, it's called Thunder Plateau. And I did that, and I thought that was going to take me like forever. And it didn't. It took me like 5 minutes. So let's go here. So yeah, if I do Force Unleashed, it might be Force Unleashed 1 emulated on my phone, and that might be a Twitch stream. For sure. And then I will do another one. Yeah, that's a good one. Honestly, though, if you eat this meat, oh, hold on, I gotta put on some britches. He's freezing it. You're freezing it, Dad. Where's the Volt Fruit? Did I get rid of them all? Okay, so if you take the Zap Shrooms, that one works too. There's Volt Fruit and then there's Zap Shrooms. If you cook 5 of these right here, 5 of these, or 10, I guess. If you cook 2 of these with 5 of these shrooms, you're good to go. It gives you 12 minutes and 30 seconds of level 3 electrical resistance. You're fine. It's no big deal if you don't have it. Right? Gonna freeze my peanuts off. Freeze off your little giblet. Be careful, Link. All right. Now my biscuits. Be careful. Sometimes I call my kid biscuits. Do you know the price of the game? Which game? Yeah, right? I guess if I cooked it with the horn or whatever, it would be for like ever and a day. Which game are you talking about, buddy? That 350? This game? This game, I think, is... This game, I think, is still going for like $50. I think it's at 50. I've seen it used for 30, and I've seen it on sale in several places for like $40 when it goes on sale, and it does go on sale sometimes. Yeah, I mean, if you buy it from the manufacturer, everything you buy from the manufacturer is going to be the manufacturer suggested retail price, the MSRP. They're not going to not charge MSRP for their game. But there's plenty of places, like you could get it for cheaper at Walmart right now, I guarantee that. There it is. I see the hole. And honestly, buy it used from a good, reputable store. In town here, we have a game store called Calico Games. Down south a little further, they have a place called Luna Video Games. Even GameStop's not bad. I mean, they're not great. Don't sell stuff to them. They'll rip you off. But they're not bad as far as some of their used prices. Sometimes their used prices are pretty good. Yeah, so you can get it on sale. You can get it on sale. Dumpster diving at GameStop. Yeah. Those guys, man, even as an adult, and I would say they tricked me as a kid. They got a lot of good NES games out of me when I was a kid. And man, I had some valuable ones. I had some that are like collector's games now. I don't want to even talk about it. But they got me, man. They got me. And I always said, like, well, as an adult now, they'll never trick me again. They tricked me. They got my Sega Genesis. My son and I traded a bunch of stuff in to try and get this Wii U that they had. They were selling a Wii U for like 70-something bucks. And oh my god, take a picture of it. Please take a picture if you do it. Oh, okay. Anyway, it was a good deal, and we didn't have any cash, but we had some stuff to trade in. We had a little cash, but we didn't have enough, and so we went and traded a bunch of stuff in so we could get a Wii U and some games, because GameStop was like, we're not going to be selling Wii U's anymore after this weekend. And we're like, okay, we got to get one now. And we went in to get one, and we brought in a bunch of stuff in an old Sega, and they didn't itemize, they didn't tell us what the price was. They just told us, like, okay, for all this stuff, we'll give you X amount of dollars. And we're like, all right, that sounds okay. Well, turns out the value was all in the GameCube games that we had traded in. And like, they gave us $1 for my Sega Genesis. And I'm not a huge Sega Genesis fan anymore. But I felt that was dirty that they didn't say, like, oh, we'll only give you $1 for this if you want to hang on to it. I'd have been like, yeah, I'll keep it for $1. And that's my embarrassing GameStop got me again story. So let's get in here. Oh, no, yeah, they ripped me off. And the guys totally were like, I know that they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. And it really upsets me that they did that. They straight up did that on purpose. And my son, I mean, the look on his face, my teenage son, when we left, he was just like, he was so upset. He was so upset. I felt bad. I was like, I let him down. I'm supposed to be teaching him how to do this thing. You know what I mean? Whoops. Looks like he's gonna spin. Let's do it. Come on. We're in master mode. He can regenerate. So we gotta be careful. Alright, we got him down at least a little over 1,000. Oh, he got me. '92 was a good year. Oh, I thought I recovered in time. Look at that, he's hit me twice. He's only taken a little bit. He's already got back over 2,000 though. I don't like Master Mode. I don't think I'm ever going to play Master Mode again. I really don't like it. It's not fair. It's really just that it's not fun. You know what I mean? I don't like anything where they regenerate. I mean, I guess technically I can regenerate. But I don't play games because I want them to be more real. You know what I mean? I play them because I want it to be fun. That's true. Chef Heroes are a help. Good thing I have a few of these here. I have a couple Chef Heroes. Flurry Life is hot too. Good lord, I finally broke a weapon, huh? Let's see, Master Sword. It's time to run. And you done, son? Hello, Mr. Red Snapper. Because we only take the good pieces of meat. You just want that loin, that lamb loin. Am I a little streamer? Yes, I am. I'm a little baby. I'm just a little baby streamer. I don't have lots of streaming in me. Oh no, what do I give up? I'm gonna drop for this, guys. Right? Oh, I appreciate that. That's awesome. That's very nice of you. Every time you guys say that, it really does make me feel good. I'm probably one of the more interactive streamers that you're going to find out. Because I actually enjoy... Like, I don't always win right off the bat or whatever, you know. It's like I'm a flow gamer. And I am an actual daddy. I have... Oh, hey, Diamond. I have 3 kids, you know, so I'm an actual dad. I'm a husband, married to a beautiful wife who's... you know, director of marketing at her company. She's like hardcore. You know, she's got like a big deal job. I was a professional fashion photographer for 22 years. And now I just do art and stuff like that and do content on the internet. And yeah, you know, it's like we were a gamer family. You know, and I think that what's happened to the gaming community, Snapper, is ridiculous. You know, I stopped being a hardcore gamer for like 15, 20 years while I was being a pro photographer. And I came back disgusted with how people act to each other. There is so much toxicity in the gaming community. And I see like on Twitter, like professional FGC people every single day, all they do is just cut each other down and pick these fights. Whether they're real or not, it doesn't matter. It's teaching kids that being toxic and mean and saying horrible things about each other is how we communicate as gamers. And see, back in the day, and those of you who were around back in like the 90s and late 80s, you guys will know this. Like, games stopped being cool. After like the late 70s, games stopped being cool. And you were like hardcore nerd, and that was back when kids were allowed to pick on you. Bullying was not frowned upon, I guess, the way it is today. And gamers had to stick together. You know what I'm saying? Like, we legitimately had to stick together. I'm gonna teleport back here. It was a big deal. And so we were just, I mean, yeah, there was like some like competition, And I'm not saying I'm opposed to competition, but like trying to make people feel bad or intentionally holding back information so you can stay better than everybody else was not a thing. Like people would come into the arcade to play Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 when those were like the games to play, or to play like Street Fighter. Like the dudes that were like ruling the roost back then would take the time, like they'd be stoked that you want to learn that game. And they'd be like, no, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong. They would be really chill with you because they wanted more people to be a part of this gaming community. And it was so much more inviting back then. But now it's like these dudes, they love lording over everybody. And they're gatekeepers. And I hate that. And they say horrible things to people when they lose, like, oh, you're trash, you clown, you're like all this kind of stuff, you're pathetic. And you're just like, wow, okay, I'm never coming back. Like, and that's what happens. And then next thing you know, nobody wants to play these games. And I've said this a bunch, but like 2015, everybody in the professional world, and I was still a photographer at the time, but I remember seeing like, everyone's like, no, dude, esports is the next big thing. It's going to overtake real sports. And in my head, I was like, oh my God, are you serious? That's amazing. And I got so excited about the prospect that esports was going to be the next big thing that I said, well, this is it then. I need to do this. I need to get into games and stuff like that. And sure enough, here we are, 2022. That's not happening. And I think it's not happening because some of the best gamers in the world, some of the best pros out there, they're not playing professionally. A lot of them quit. Do they say you're dog water back then? I mean, honestly, so if somebody said something mean to you, they were like your established, they were your home. Like my buddy, like back in the day, one of my best friends in the world, his name is Matt. Matt would beat me at a game, and he would probably say something like that. But that's like my best friend. And you give your best friends a hard time like that. You know what I mean? Like it's almost okay when you know. It's like I always, like you say to your friend, like, hey, you could say F you as long as you say it with a smile on your face. You know what I mean? Like, not, like, don't seriously be talking trash, though. Like, don't seriously be trying to hurt my feelings to get me to leave. You know what I'm saying? Wait, what? Yeah. I mean, because you know that they're just fooling. You know that they don't actually think you suck. They're excited that they beat you. They're excited that they're learning, that they're growing, and that you're excited for them. And then at that moment, you're like, yeah. Like, yep, you beat me, man. You got me. You know what I mean? It's like, that stuff is okay. The ex-boss item? Access items? Maybe? What items are we talking about? Are we talking... Right? I had a Game Genie. Game Genie is not what a lot of people think it was today, by the way. A lot of people think Game Genie was just about cheating. Game Genie was like... You wanted to, like, do super... Well, there's a couple games, like Ninja Gaiden, rather. You wanted that thing if you wanted to beat that game without having a friggin' aneurysm. But, like, to do, like, a super moon jump... Yeah, that was really more about having fun with the game, like doing weird stuff that, you know, like mods. It's basically just like mods. It's the same thing, only it was easier to do back then. No. I really don't watch that many streamers anymore. Mostly because it didn't take most of them long before they turn it into, like, let's buy a bunch of stuff. There we go. See, and I don't like that. There's a lot of guys that do that pre-recorded stuff, man. That's rough. As long as they say it's pre-recorded. You know what? I'm really high up here. I'm going to use this in case I jump down and I don't see it. Oh. Yeah, I'm looking for a shrine. Is this the one that's on the other side of the mountain and I'm just kind of like near it? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, there's a shrine. I mean, there is a shrine over here. You can hear that there's a shrine. I'm just not sure 100%. Yeah, just a little shrine hunting. Like I said, I promised my wife, this is my wife's, and this is my favorite game. This probably is my favorite game that I've ever played ever. Really, bro? Goodbye. Yes, I will be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming, so just in case you're interested, Jedi Fallen Order, the last stream for that will be tomorrow. I will probably play it again in the future, but that will be ending tomorrow. I'm basically on the last leg. So I'll be finishing that game tomorrow. And then Breath of the Wild, I will be probably playing Breath of the Wild tomorrow also. Actually, maybe not. I might not be playing Breath of the Wild tomorrow. I think since tomorrow's Friday, it's going to be my fans, family, and friends, or friends, family, fans Friday, where I'll probably end up playing like Fortnite with you guys. You know, those of you who play Fortnite, because that seems to be the game that's being requested the most. Oh no. Okay, that's terrible. I'm so sorry, but you know, you got to wrap that up, right? You got to get some closure. So my heart goes out to you, Rubber Ducky. We've been talking a lot about that last couple weeks here. But I want to make sure that I make myself available to everybody, so then that way, like one day a week, we actually play together as a community. And so Fridays, I let people kind of like put in like a request. So like, hey, we want to play Samurai Showdown. We're all going to show up. And it's like, okay, great. We'll all show up on Friday at this time. We'll play Samurai Showdown on the Switch together. Or we want to play Battlefront 2 together. And like I get a group of people that want to play Battlefront 2, we'll play it together. I prefer to play games where we can have people playing on mic, so that we can talk, because I want you guys to be able to get on the stream. You know, what is it, Mark, CJ? There's like a handful of people, and I accepted your request. So you are in my friends group, and I will put a little 1UP thing next to your name, and I give people a nickname on. I give people a nickname when we play Fortnite together, and I just say like your name, and then I add a little 1UP at the end of it. So then that way I know that that's you, you're stream ready, and that you're good to play with. But I love playing with the community. I don't like to like feel inaccessible. That's true. That's a good way to look at it, I think. It really is. Whoa! Blow ye winds of morning. What do you need? What information do you need about defeating the divine beast? Yes, I mean, how about this, Mr. Red Snapper? If you go back in my playlist, I have Breath of the Wild Master Mode, this playlist or whatever. If you check my playlists, I have not only beaten it in Master Mode, but I've also beaten it for the Champion's Ballad as well. So you can check, if you're talking about actually doing the Divine Beast puzzle shrine thing, where you get him tilting his side and all that kind of stuff. I've beaten that, and that's earlier. And then I also beat the Ganon. I did the Ganon fight, Fireblight Ganon, twice. I did it 3 times. I did it 4 times on stream, because I did it in Champion's Ballad and regular for both normal and Master Mode now. So you can go back and check my previous streams and just watch how I did it. And I usually like kind of talk through my strategy on what I do to do it. Just full disclosure. I guess if you want to type, if you can articulate through typing like what problem you're having, I might be able to help you right now. But I'm not sure that I'm not sure that I have the tools to do that per se. So like what problem are you having? Is it the puzzle, or is it the actual Ganon fight? I don't know why I did that. My nose itches. I'm like, itch, itch, itch. This must be the one that's inside the mountain. Streaming is hard. Playing on stream is no joke. You seriously have to be like really focused. Is that the one? It is this one. Oh, good. It's only this one, though. Yeah, seriously, right? Honestly, it's like a whole different ball game playing on stream. Because it's funny, I'm really good at some games when I'm just playing by myself. When I'm just playing with myself, I'm really good. But then as soon as you get on stream, as soon as I get on stream, I'm focusing because I can see these comments as they're coming up on the screen. Not like in the chat side, but like I can see them on, and so like I'm seeing them and I'm like thinking to myself, okay, I'm trying to like process what you guys are typing, respond, see, because sometimes people are like messing with me, you know, and like trying to get me to say stupid stuff or trying to make me look funny or whatever, you know. And I'm like, you making fun of me? And then, you know what I mean? It's like, it's that kind of deal. Yeah, hold on. Let's see if we got it. Let's see if we get it. There we go. There we go. Boom! That's the one. The one with the Leviathan bones. Dude. Boom, boom! You know it, buddy. I'm not trying to front. This is like my 9th time playing through this game. Right, in master mode. Actually, hold on a second. Gotta get this picture too. I haven't even activated this quest, but I need to make sure we get this picture. So there's this one. We gotta. I don't even remember where the person is, and I need to show these pictures to. But there's this one. Well, thank you. The one in Gerudo by the fairy fountain, and then the one up where in Eldon in the north part, where I get the dragon scale. Good. That's funny. Technique. One of you was asking me yesterday, I think it might have been Devin, I don't know, if I like health water or whatever. That's what this is. Now, I will say this is cran raspberry water. It does taste like somebody briefly dropped a couple of cranberries and raspberries in the water and then quickly retrieved them, and so it has the essence. It's not as good when it's warm, that's for sure. Well, there we go. We didn't let the pressure of YouTube get to me today, I guess. Diet water, Devin, diet water. That's it. Right? But like they quickly pulled it out. They quickly, that's just, yeah. No. Yes, it is. It is carbonated water. It's not it's sparkling. It's sparkling. You guys heard of this new nitrogen infused? It's like supposed to be, instead of carbonation, it's like it's bubbly through the nitrogen. I saw it at like the Jurassic Park Dominion movie preview. That's the one I usually get, but I get it from Target, and that's I like. My favorite one is pomegranate dragon fruit, and that one I really like. It's subtle. When it's ice, it's got to be ice cold though. And yeah, let me see here. Aw, I'm so sorry, buddy. That breaks my heart. Yeah, I don't want to play one. It's Gatorade Zero. Honestly, as long as it's ice cold, that's like my big focus. It needs to be ice cold. I know that's not good for your health. You're supposed to have like room temperature or warmer things because it helps like with fat burning and all that kind of. I'm like, I don't really, when I care, but I'm like, I like it more when it's cold. It tastes better when it's ice cold. It's like Dr. Pepper. When I drink soda, and I don't drink soda hardly at all anymore unless I'm like out somewhere, I drink Dr. Pepper. And it needed to be like 1 degree above freezing. Yeah. Yeah, there's all kinds of intelligent reasons to not have it ice cold. But my brain doesn't care. Oh, yeah, no, can't do it. Can't do it. Not a fan. Oh gosh, hot. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Mr. X from Kung Fu. All right, so we're pretty good here. Beer, nice. I don't really drink beer anymore. If I do drink any alcohol, I drink really good wine. I like wine. I've always been a wine guy. Let me see. I used to never drink sparkling water, like ever. But now that I don't drink soda, now I'm like, let's do it. Let's get that sparkling water in me. And it's pretty good. And I've been trying it since like the days of Kmart. I don't know if that's the thing where you guys are, but Kmart basically got murdered by Walmart out here right back in the 90s. And they have these like mineral sparkling waters or whatever. I never got down. They always tasted funky, or they left my like this weird. I don't know how to describe it other than to make that sound. Like, you know what I mean? Like there was a weird residue. It felt funky. She's like, "Oi!
Oi!
Oh, where could she be? R2." Thank you. Yeah, I always think of the Rubber Ducky song. Rubber Ducky, you're the one. I always think of the same thing. Yeah. All right. It's a happy song. There's no doubt about that. And who doesn't love a good bath? We have all showers. I haven't had a good bath in years. Mostly because I'm 6'5", and so they don't really make baths my size anyway. Yeah, I know. I've been getting that my whole life. Right at garden tub. I love streaming, honestly, especially when there's interaction. Especially when there's interaction. That's why I really like it when like One Punch comes on and Ducky comes on when I play the Star Wars games, because they'll like interact with me. We'll just talk about random stuff. I actually am planning on doing some other kinds of streaming very, very soon. Yeah. I'm gonna start doing tier lists also. I know some people are like, but we talk about like Star Wars games, and we talk about Zelda games, and we talk about, you know, Mario stuff. We talk about Star Wars movies and books and all. I want to start doing some tier lists. So I went on Tier List Maker and I found a few that I want to do. I want to do some reviews. I was gonna review this new Jurassic Park movie, but it was so bad and boring that I'm like, I don't even want to do it. I didn't want to talk about it much. I really hated it. I will say this: there's no way that woman can outrun those raptors. There's no planet that exists that she could outrun a fully jacked Endoraptor that's in kill mode for like, maybe for like a minute. She might be able to like,
Rivali's gale is now ready.
you know, like get by like once or twice. Maybe. But no, sir. No, sir. There's so many things about that movie that I was just like, yep. Suspension of disbelief went right out the freaking window. Like, very quickly. And it didn't even make sense. It was like they were rushing too much. Here I am. I'm like, I don't want to even talk about it. I'm like, talking. It's just so like ridiculous. You have a kid in here? I have not streamed any Battlefront 2 yet. I have not. I'm really looking forward to it. I've actually had some problems with getting it to look right. So the first couple streams that I do will really be me sorting out the aspect ratio on the screen. I do not like being huge. I'll say this. When I broke my back and shattered my leg, like broke. I am missing 42 pieces now because I've broken it twice. I actually have had 42 pieces of bone removed from my knee and my femur. Like small broken off pieces that has reduced my height slightly on one side. And then I cracked my back, broke my arms. And that made me go from being in like excellent shape, martial artist from like since I was 5, to being like kind of a tub mom. Goat butter and salmon. Okay. And yeah, I mean they're small pieces, but I've had that many removed through orthoscopic surgery. And I broke my femur, my fibula, my tibia, and have my patella completely ripped off, which is basically your kneecap. I have no meniscus anymore, which is the padding between bones that keep it from being bone on bone grinding into each other. So it's just bone on bone all the time. That's why my pain is just through the roof constantly. And I got addicted to painkillers from that. And so that's why I don't take painkillers at all anymore. Yay! That's why I'm always in a bad mood. But yeah. Yes. And so the bone that's missing, it's like, you know how you have like this shape in your knee? I'm missing one side. So if I pivot too hard one way, my jib just slides right. And it's smooth. And then the pain ensues. All the tissue around it is just excruciating. But it's just, it's bad. And there's like a bunch of jagged parts too. They tried to smooth them out, but I guess they kind of grew back. So it's no good. And that plus the broken back part made me really have a hard time. Oh, shoot, let me see if I actually already have some sand. I already have some sand. I already have all the sand. So I can just go straight up here and do this. But anyway, back before I got larger, I got a bigger, like a dad tummy. I still had to shop. Basically, all that was to say, before I got a little chubby, I still had to shop at the big and tall stores just because they didn't make pants in my size, or they didn't make shirts that were in my size. And so, like, you can't shop at Target. I wear 15 and a half wide shoe, 15 and a half wides is my shoes. And so, like, you can't get shoes at Target. They cap out at 13s. They cap out at 14s at Payless, and it's that one shoe that looks like a grandpa's shoe. So you got to go to like Nordstrom's and buy like a $300 pair of shoes, or you got a special order. Vans, they don't even make shoes over a size 13. Like they straight up told me. I called them on the phone. They're like, no. Like we had this one shoe that was a 14 once. I used to. I had 3 full on, like I was like lettered in high school, captain of this, captain of that, man. I was the biggins. Water polo, hardcore martial artist, tennis. I was varsity tennis, went state in that. You know, played a lot of sports. And did, you know, theater, professional theater. Went all over, buddy. I did it. Did stuff and things. Let me see this. I think it is just goat butter and salmon. The hearty salmon. I just want to look it up real quick. That's an actual recipe for it. There we go. It's apparently a real thing. I've never made it. And Tabantha wheat. So I need Tabantha wheat, goat butter, and a hearty sin. That's not that bad. I think I might even have Tabantha wheat. Oh, that's Highland rice. Do they have it? Hold on. Do they have it at that store, maybe? Who he is? You just realized I'm a Hylian? Dang, son. Let's buy some Tabantha wheat. Let's do this. Sounds easy enough. I missed the comments. I'm sorry. I didn't see what she'd said. I missed it. I missed it. I'm going to tell you something right now, Rubber Ducky. Meatloaf. I've had several meatloafs in my life, Rubber Ducky. Okay, I've had several meatloafs. There is a recipe, and I make it with scalloped potatoes. It's funny. So if you want a good meatloaf recipe, Rubber Ducky, this is not in the game for anyone who's watching. This is just real life. You get 1 pound of, I don't like it to get lean, okay? Don't get lean. You want like 80-20, okay? You don't want it super lean. You want it at least 80-20. You want some fat, right? You want a little bit of that fat in your beef, okay? So you get some good ground beef. You get 1 regular sized box of stovetop stuffing. You get good, like 2 eggs, and then what is that? Like a half a cup of ketchup. You mix all that together. You lightly grease the inside of like a bread loaf, like one of those like rectangular little pans. Just kind of like lightly grease it, just so it's like a little bit of like get a paper towel and dab a little vegetable oil on it and just completely coat the inside of that thing, and then pack that mixture down in there. Stovetop stuffing box, regular size, 1 box, 1 pound of beef ground, preferably not too lean, 2 eggs, crack them, mix it all together, and then once it's mixed, then mix half of your ketchup in with it, and then make sure that you have enough ketchup left to just lightly coat the surface of it, and then you put that in the oven. What is it? I think it's like 350 for like an hour. I think it's an hour. I'll look it up and I'll share it with you. I found a link for that. We'll see you later, SLR. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. That recipe, I'm telling you right now, if you want to throw some other stuff in it that you like, see you later, buddy. If you want to throw some other stuff in there that you like with it, totally do that. But that right there is like a simple 4-ingredient meatloaf. It's super fast and easy. You put it in the oven for literally an hour. That's it. And so I will share that on the Discord, the actual like link. When I was a kid, my grandma was like from the South. She made everything from scratch. It was like all this crazy stuff. It's processed, and it was great. And then my wife found this recipe, a simple 4-ingredient meatloaf, and we made it, and I was like, This is really good. I'm like, this would have saved my grandma a ton of time. She would have eaten it too. She was one of those people. So, anyway, it's super easy and it's super inexpensive. You can go find that right now. That's like, you know what I mean? Like, that's one of those things. Those ingredients are all easy to find, and you can find inexpensive ketchup if you don't want to buy like Heinz ketchup or whatever. But you can find those ingredients no problem. Where's the goat butter? All right, let's do it. I just want to get this next shrine done. Nice. Nice. I've never heard of that either, and it works perfectly, just so you know. It works perfectly. You don't have to do anything to it. You just mix it. And it's like a really good consistency. The liquid from the ground beef will take good care of it as long as you mix it really thoroughly. And I know that sounds gross, but you get your hands in it. Like, really mix it in really good together until it's like one good solid consistency. Put the ketchup, mix it in with the like half, like if I think it's a half a cup of ketchup, and then you take a quarter of the cup and you mix it in, and then you take the other half and you would like drizzle it on top or like brush it or however you want to do it. I just eyeball it. I've made it enough times now where I don't even like measure out things. I don't measure stuff, but I'm just kind of saying, like, I think that's the recipe. Like I said, I'll share it in the Discord. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. I make scalloped potatoes, or I make cheesy mashed potatoes, which is basically just mashed potatoes that you make with sour cream and 2 different kinds of cheese. And you mix it until it's like really creamy. Put a little extra milk in there sometimes to keep it creamy. And then you just mix it until it's like a super smooth consistency, but then it's kind of got that cheese kind of like thing to, oh God, I'm just getting so hungry now. I'm getting hungry. I should totally be making this for dinner. I think my wife bought me the stuff to make them. Oh, really? Okay. That's good too. And some good taters. Potatoes are fantastic. Yeah. Gotta love cheese, guys. I love cheese. All cheeses. My wife is convinced that one could survive on 3. I'm like, pretty sure we'd get really chubby. Right? I'm hungry. I'm like, okay, guys, catch you later. We gotta go eat. Anything carby and cheesy bad for the beatus? Oh no, I'm sorry. Gotta take good care of the beatus. I am the only male in my family that doesn't have it. You could probably find a low-carb version of it. I mean, and if you got the beatus, you probably will end up, you probably are just take a little insulin. I mean, my dad is hardcore. He's been diabetic for like 30-some years, and he has full renal failure. So he's on a heart diet, diabetes diet, and kidney failure diet. He has like no joy in this world diet, and absolutely can't eat these things. I think he just has to supplement with the correct amount of insulin. Yeah, the meatloaf is not bad. He just has to limit the intake of the carbohydrates, because obviously those of us who have to, and obviously I'm not diabetic, but I have every man in my family other than myself is diabetic, and so I've heard nothing other than health stuff my whole life about carbohydrates convert to sugar. It's basically just sugar. Wait. Yep, he has been having a time. He's been having a time. And he's had all the negative stuff that goes on. He's had so many heart attacks now. He's had so many heart attacks. My dad has not been doing well for a while. And, it's just chugging along, man. Yeah, you gotta be smart about it. Oh, I missed him. Oh, man! How did I miss him again? Do I need to wait and come back tomorrow now? Because I thought I unlocked everybody. Is it because I didn't talk to the girl down by the salmon? The hearty salmon? What's with meatloaf today, huh? Protein is amazing. Protein is like all. You know what I mean? Most everybody needs to have more protein in their diet. Yeah, the one that was like... Yeah, it was like right there. Like, your mom was out on the ledge, and then I like hop skippity jumped up there and talked to her. Let's teleport on back. That's pretty awesome. What a great allowance for lunch. Yeah, that's like... Alright. Yeah, I talked to this one already. Alright. Okay. This isn't the slippery falcon. This is the slippery falcon. This is what I get for being efficient. Excuse me. There we go. Thank you. That sounds like a good plan. Like I said, I will share the exact. I think I told you right. I think I told you right. Times The only thing that I'm going to want to double check is to make sure that I got the temperature. I think it is 350. If it's not 350, then it's 400. But something tells me that it's 350. Right? Like, can I just keep what I don't eat? I'm about to buy a couple of Hot Pockets and put the rest of that in my pocket. $20 a meal. You saw how everything kind of disappeared for a second, like the screen went dark and then came back. I think that actually activated what I needed it to activate. Are you the last one? Good lord. Alright, fine. Already did it. Show peanuts in bed? Yeah. Right? Bing. There we go. Knocking them down. Now that whistling should be gone. Yep. And I can hover on over. Oops. What's up, Hadouken? Where's the Hadouken's? I'm not doing this right now. One of you open the door for Duke. I don't want to go down there. Thanks, sweet boy. The bison's pretty lean. They buff. They're just a gigantic, throbbing, flexing muscle, man. God, I love having people standing over this. 4, 5, 3, 1, 2. 4, 5, 3, 1, 2. I'll probably forget that. There we go. Four, 5, 3, 1, 2. Right? 4, 5, 3, 1, 2. Heck. There we go. I'm like, what's going on? It does look like it's getting slow, like. That's my pointer finger. The bird, right? You get it? They're like, whoa. Hey, look, fella. What? You guys never seen a Hylian before? Aww. See you later. Like, see ya. Nice little rim shot. Aww. He's so cute. Here we go. Right? Little rubber ducky sound when she fell. Warm cranberry water. It's so horrific. But it's healthier. I feel healthier. Even though I want to throw up. Good. That's funny. Is she a squeaker? She squeakins when she wakes up? That's cute. Ooh, it's not what is it? Blessing shrine. It's an actual shrine. You have to actually work. Like, You're one of those people when you wake up. That sounds right. Well, this is quite a journey. Two. I'm announcing my arrival back into the land of the conscious. Two. Yeah, I'm not a morning person. And my family my whole life has known that. But they treat me as though I am. Even when I am not. It makes you think I won't kill you. Oh god. Well, that was rude. Good lord. That scared the bewillikers out of me. Right? Somebody help me! Oh my god, I want to be awake. That's what it is. My soul definitely feels aged. Oof, this one's rough. This one's not messing around, as they say. Huh. No! That's not good. Like you're plunked. Now I landed. I was going to say, I landed here and accidentally jumped off. Right. I mean, we all got a little bit of little tube things, so I'm totally not even going to get this one. Oh my god. Here we go. Right, it's a little projectile. I want to get it. Boom! Just like launches you out of bed. No? Talk about the ladies. Ladies don't toot, okay? Yeah, they do. But it's okay. We love them. We love them anyway. Like, oh my god, are you dying? Here we go. Let's see. So that should be everything in the Rito section. I'm pretty sure. Boosted. A little boost. Just a little boost. Nice. I like those old people recliners. This is comfy. All right, I think this is... trying to think of how many shrines I've done today. So maybe we'll get a couple extra just because we're not going to be streaming this tomorrow. Oh. I don't know. Lord of the Mountain. Last time I caught the Lord of the Mountain, I rode him around for like forever. He's there. Lord of the Mountain is back. I love me getting me that Lord of the Mountain. I have a problem. I have a hard time letting go. I'm dying! Like, how do you get in there without dying? Don't. Make sure you have plenty of hearts. Right? I went back and watched it. It was literally, I think, 2 or 3 days of Hylian time. It was well over an hour. I rode him around and I killed Hinoxes and fought did the Guardian evasions and like all that. It was nuts. This is a blessing shrine? The other one wasn't? Okay. It's weird. Like you swam through that really cold water. I'm like, alright. Alright then. I will take the cash. There you go, bud, for your time. Let's see. Wonderful, wonderful. Whoop. We're getting close now. 14, we are very close. I feel like one more shrine for today should do it. Just got to figure out where they are. When you get this close to the end, it's kind of like, what shrines have I not done now? Yeah, sometimes it makes sense. Sometimes it really doesn't. What? This is the Lano. You've been here for a while now? Well, it's good to see you. This is the one where you got to roll it down the hill. This one, I am not probably going to get on the first try. Just full disclosure, that's probably not happening. So just throwing that out there, guys. It looks like I put a mark on my old map because I have a note map from like the third or fourth time I played this game. And I was like, not thrilled with this one. This one took my wife and I a hot second to figure out. We'll see boats. Anything good? Nope. Oh, no. Let's live and let live. I should have left a bomb.
Rivali's Gale is now ready. So let's see. This one, come here, go there. This is the one. I think I'll try this one first.
Yeah, it is. Whoa! It's been a little bit. Nope. Nope, that's not the one. That's not it. That's not right. Yes, it has. Huh. How you doing today, Boyo? Third try. Wasn't my first try, Marco, but it was my third try. What are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? No one's perfect. No one's perfect. There we go. You did okay. You did good. You know what I mean? It's not embarrassing. What's really bad is when you run out of snowballs and you have to like come back because you blew it all of those different tries and you're like, ooh, okay, I guess we'll go do something else and come back later, and then hopefully there'll be a couple snowballs respawned in the area. That's always kind of tough. Ooh, it's this one. Right? You're like, yeah, I know. I know. It happened to me too. Just not recently. Like one of the first times I played it did. My wife and I got mad. It's also because we were arguing over which one to do next. And I'm like, no, not that one. She's like, yeah, that one. And then it was wrong, and then I was wrong, and then yeah. right? And yeah, once you get mad, it doesn't get easy. Oh, I'll take that diamond. Take it, yes, sir. To look at? No, just sell it. We're gonna sell that diamond, child. What we got? Where'd that other arrow go? Did it fall down? Right, so I just need a second. I need to go in the other room and destroy something. Okie dokie then. This one, we just have to stasis the guy in the middle and then shoot both sides. And it's stasis plus, so it does help. All done. Nice. Thanks. Wait. Where's my arrows, kid? Man. I only have like 200 something. Oh, there's one. Okay, we're okay. You have my other arrow? Snap it to a Slim Jim! But it's been cold, I'm hungry. I'm about to eat your legs. Chew on one of them little arms you got there, bud. Like beef jerky. All I can think about is eating meatloaf now. I should have thought out some ground beef. I totally would make a meatloaf tonight. I think I'm out of eggs. 2 eggs, 1 pound, 1 box of stovetop. Pretty sure it's half cup of ketchup. Pretty sure 350 degrees for an hour. Mix it all together. Make sure you coat the top with ketchup. If you don't like it dry, use more ketchup. It's not a precise thing. It's not an exact measurement. I mean, it's an estimate. You want it to have that nice, you know what I mean? You want it to have a good flavor. You can use a little spicy, you know, whatever. Put a little, last couple times I made it for just my wife and I, we like spicy stuff. So you can put like a little jalapeno in there and a little sriracha in with the mix. It's really good. It's really good. Sriracha's great on everything. So, I mean, not really, but it's good on a lot of things. Okie dokie. Where's my mappy map? Pretty good. Let's remove this pen. Delete. Right? He ate the arrow. He sure did. I put it up in his business. Said you got some. You got a lot of nerve, Crypt Keeper. All right, I think this whole region now is done. I'm like checking and I'm like, all right, this looks pretty good. I think we're done. The whole area up here. There is one left, it looks like, over here. Right? I know. It's crazy. Right? Who absolutely, I mean, like, seriously. Like, I need some meatloaf. Man, I need to stop wearing these earbuds. It makes my ear, the outside of my ear, all itchy. I'm always itching it. In all my streams, I'm like, why do I keep itching my ear? Yeah, once I get my kitchen, actually, there's a few meals I cook because I cook really good Sicilian food because half of my family's like from Sicily. And then the other half of my family's from the South. So I've got some good cooking. We are cooking fiends. Get those meat sweat. Oh, it is. good flavor. Right? Get the itis. Two guys. That's cute. I don't know who they are, but that sounds awesome. We gotta get our kitchen redone. I have like a big hole in my counter, and I've even said, like, I want to teach people how to make this meal, and I want to do a stream. And my wife is like, no, not in this kitchen. And I'm like, but honey, but I want to. And she's like, no. She's like, when we get our kitchen done. And I'm like, Mr. Make It Happen, that's funny. Nice. Oh God. Please tell me this is not a gyro shrine. Yeah. Our kitchen looks busted because we're redecorating certain parts of our house, we're redoing certain things. So now, sorry. She won't let me. All right, here we go. Raise some parallax. We're gonna be all soggy britches when I get out of here. Nice. Oh my god. Well. I just got spiked in the boo-boo. Oh, and here we are. There we go. We are 4 shrines short. We are 4 shrines away from all 120 shrines being done. 4. And we have two heart containers that we can get. So we are close. May the goddess smile upon you, man. There we go. We are right up on it now. So let's teleport back to Crackhead Village. Get on back in there. How's it going, man? Good. So I started calling it Crackhead Village because Twilight Princess, my wife and I were playing, and oh, I'm totally gonna do that. We're playing Twilight Princess, and we noticed that all of the residents, they're all like, they look like crackheads. Man, I'm totally gonna do that. Hot container. Yes, sir. Man, Twilight Princess was really good. I gotta go back and play Wind Waker HD. You're not welcome here, boy. I'm like, whoa, hey. Yeah, we love playing these games together. We are a good team. And one more. Why not? Treat yourself. So I think next stream, tomorrow, we will get the last 4 shrines and the memories. That's the plan. You can do the Kermit voice? Nice. Oh, that's true. The back of your throat, high register. Where them carrots at? Hey, lady. Nobody likes you. I feel like Bill Clinton's wife is annoyed with his voice. Just saying. brings me such happiness. This guy should be tripping out by now. Like, bro, your horse. You don't mind. He's like, I'm gonna go tell. Right? Chompy chomp. It looks like it, man. This horse has got a freaking appetite, I'll tell you what. You missed a few. He's like, we're about to make some horse glue. What about this one? What about this one? Here. You hungry again? Like that would be gluttonous. Yeah, but it's like I don't want to giddy up. Awesome. All right, you guys. But we have plenty of ingredients. This guy has been like frozen here forever. Like, you don't mind? We have 9 Endura carrots, 37 hardy durians. Real quick, for those of you who don't know, best spot to get hardy durians is see if they've grown back. And then I will end the stream, because we're coming up on the end of the stream. I've already gone way over. But because I'm not playing this game tomorrow, that's it. I'm not playing this game tomorrow. I'll be playing a group game, whether it be Fortnite or something else, Battlefront 2. There we go. Whoops. I will. I'll be sad though. I typically need you to keep everybody in line. It's tough to keep everybody on the same page. So like having at least a couple people that are on the same page, it helps. You know what I mean? But I fully understand why. I just hope that you're doing okay with it tomorrow, and that you will be in a better place, you know? Yeah, that would be good too. $50 hearty durians. I feel like we could cook for days. All right. Let's get some horn, shall we? Yeah, and when I only need like 1 or 2 now, I think I only need 1 to completely fill my hearts. It's a 30. Run it with that horn. No. Tell my family I want to be frozen. What are you doing, baby Gray? Ugh. Yeah, like cryo or just like in a mountain somewhere so they can find me like, 30,000 years from now. We'll be like, what is that piece of plastic that he's holding in his hand? I'm like, but we don't know. It doesn't seem to have any function to anything. There's weird writing on it. Right, on Mount Everest, yeah, they never They don't get your body off. They leave you. They just leave you up there. Like you could at least try and form a sled and skeeter them down the side of the mountain. Like whether it's his time or not, you want him to be with you. This is a dark conversation we're getting to now. Like straight up Viking style. Your dog's all like a puppy. And he's like, no, I'm
Rivali's
good.
gale is now ready.
You're like, no, you're coming with me. Straight up like Viking or Egyptian style. You're like, no. Dog's like, no, I don't. I'm all set. I don't. You're like,
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
it's ready to roll, brother. Bravo, bravo. Yeah, they leave you up there. Mr. Burnson Smithers. Excellent. You will be buried with me so that you can serve me in the afterlife. Yep, they can't like expend the energy to bring people down. So everybody that's lost up there is just lost. I think it's the same with K2. I'm pretty sure. I have the ashes of one of my buddies. I was very sad when he died. And I will be very sad when my sweet Dukins dies. Because he's my buddy. He's my gigantic friend. He's the only one that understands what it's like to be a gigantic person. Because he's huge. Ducky knows what I'm talking about. She's got a Great Pyrenees. I have a Saint Pyrenees, which is a Saint Bernard mixed with a Great Pyrenees. So he's got the Pyrenees mouth shape, so I don't get the Saint Bernard slobber, but he's got all the Saint Bernard like size and color. It's pretty beautiful. No, when I'm dying, they're all coming with me. Right, I believe in Vikings. That's not right, bro. It's my truth, guys. That's my truth. Oh my lord. This isn't going well. This is not going well. I'm all distracted. It's after 3. It's way past my time. I should probably wrap it up. Sure, what's up, homie? It's good to see you. It was nice to see you in that raid, too. That was really cool. How's the racing going? That's right. I keep forgetting. That was really awesome, you guys. And I really appreciated it. It helped my algorithm a lot because I had a pretty, without you guys, it would have been a pretty slow stream. I've had a couple really slow ones the last couple of days, especially with Fallen Order, and I'm probably just not naming my streams very well, but definitely want to keep that going. I need to get Mario Kart Tour back on my phone. Thank you, thank you. It would be cool because somebody else streams that, right? Or do you guys all stream that individually? And then one person kind of like gathers them together? How do you guys do all that? That's pretty neat. I guess if I did that, I would stream my end. I don't think I can mobile stream, though, on YouTube because I'm not affiliate yet. I got to get affiliate so I can stream from my phone. And then I'll do a bunch more games on YouTube because I have a bunch of games that I'd love to play. Oh. Yeah, it says I can't until I hit, like I need to get like, I think 1,000 subs or something to be able to stream from my phone. I can on Twitch. Twitch lets me do it. So I'd be able to do it on Twitch, it's not through YouTube. Unless they've changed the rules. Last time I tried on YouTube, it was like, nope, sorry, can't do it. Not live stream. I mean, I could probably post videos. Well, I mean, I'm streaming on YouTube right now, but I don't have a capture device that works with my phone. I'm using a capture device for my Switch right now. Like, I have a couple different capture cards. I mean, I'm going to look into it since we just had this brief interaction about it. I'm curious now. I'm definitely going to look back into it. Am I going to have to save here? Swing some laps. It's kind of working off them calories. Working off those calories. Gotta keep the calves strong. Gotta keep them booty cheeks nice and pert. But not too pert for you, lady. You gotta keep it, ladies gotta keep it soft. Keep it soft. The links gotta keep them nice and pert. Huh. That's interesting. I'll have to look into that. I have a Samsung phone, and it works really well. Like I said, I stream no problem. But Carlos, I think the guy you're talking about, Carlos has over 1,000 subs, I think, because I checked his stream out. Oops. There we go. I literally... Maybe because iPad... Yeah, that's interesting. That is interesting. I'm gonna look back into it. Because I wouldn't mind. I've never been able to successfully pull that one off, but we'll see. About to Sam Beckett my way out of here. Anybody? I know I've ranted about that to Rubber Ducky several times. Dr. Sam Beckett stepped into the quantum leap accelerator and back, theorizing that one could time travel within his own lifetime. Oh Lord, the 90s. Still sad they did me dirty. All right. Oh my God! Someone stole all my weapons. Oh, there they are. They appeared. Took all my good stuff. Just all my weapons. All my good weapons. Proof that I completed Champion's Ballad in Master Mode. It's so good. Alright guys, I am officially saving. Thank you so much. We will not be playing this game tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be Friends, Fans, and Family Friday, where we are going to play a requested game. So far, I've had Trey, CJ, Gamer Gale, who else? I've had a handful of people request that we play Fortnite, mostly because there's new content. I guess there was a new patch for it. And so I got to check it out. Someone said that they have new mythic weapon that basically replaces these Spider-Man gloves, but instead of having 80 uses, it's down to like 30 or something like that, which is not bad. I go through them like whoa though, because I enjoy being an Spider-Man. So I don't know. We'll see what they are. We'll take a look. Hopefully, I don't care as much. I just want to get that drum shotgun back, guys. And in the morning, please tune in. If you were in any way able to tune in tomorrow morning, please tune in. I would really love for the stream tomorrow to have as many of you guys as possible, as many people as possible communicating. We're going to be doing the final battle with the second sister. She stole my Jedi holocron from me, and I think we're going to go get her back. We're going to go get her. We need to get that holocron away from her. I'm pretty sure that's when we get faced off with Darth Vader. So definitely come back tomorrow morning, which would be probably closer to like 9:30 Pacific Standard Time. So then that way, you know, it'll be great. It'll be great. Awesome. We'll see you there. Definitely check it out, Jedi Fallen Order tomorrow morning, and then probably some Fortnite tomorrow afternoon. Thank you everyone for coming in, Bolts. Good to see you. Makiro, good to see you. Ducky, it's always wonderful. Tour de Carte, always amazing. Who else did we get in here? We got a few of you in here. I know Major Wanker was in there for a minute. I saw him. I saw Major Wanker. There he is. Yeehaw, what's up? Who else did we have? Devin was here. Devin's legit, man. Poyo was here for a little while. Thank you for coming in today, Poyo. It was really nice to see you again. It's been a while. Missed having you. SLR had to jump out, but SLR and Mr. Snapper were here. It was always nice to have Mr. Snapper and SLR up in this business. You guys are fantastic. If I forgot anybody, it was not intentional. We love all of you guys. You are my family. Again, don't forget, tomorrow morning we are going to be finishing Jedi Fallen Order, and I want some input on the next Star Wars game to play on stream, whether it be Jedi Fallen or Battlefront, the story mode, because there's a story mode to Battlefront 2. Actually, I'm kind of leaning towards that because I kind of forget what it was, and it's a really good looking game. So maybe we should just do that. But we'll see. We'll talk about it tomorrow, everybody. Thank you guys for joining me. You guys are fantastic. Take care, everyone. 1UPdaddy out.